Welcome back. Playoff basketball is here. Parker Wade joining me once again. Yesterday was the opening round of the girls' playoff bracket in Colorado. 96 first-round state playoff games taking place with a number of Western Slope teams getting in on the action, plus a couple of bonus boys matchups. Parker, why don't you get us started with the Palisade Bulldogs?
Sure, Garrett. Last night, the Bulldogs hosted their first home playoff game in 7 years. Palisade entered the playoffs red hot, riding a 6-game win streak. Their opponent, the Grizzlies from Northridge, well, they've won 3 of their last 4 and aim to pull off the upset in the Bulldogs gym. Let's get to the highlights. And Palisade was your undefeated Western Slope League champions, and check out the intros from last night. I loved that. We'll start things off in the first quarter. Bailey McGeen is going to get the ball in the corner, and she's going to knock down the 3-ball. This was a trend for this Grizzlies team. She made 3 threes, and they're up 10 after 1. Second quarter, Dogs down 12. Sadie Bunker is going to pass it to Maddie Baver, and she lines up a 3-ball. Cash. Palisade, they're going to make a run right here before the half. Couple possessions later, Chloe Simons doesn't think she's being guarded well enough, and she knocks down that 3-ball right in the defender's face. Bulldogs cut the deficit to 4 at the half. We're going to go to the third quarter now. Palisade down 6, and Savannah Amack is going to line up a 3-ball, and she cashes that one home too. She had 16 points to lead that Grizzlies squad. Dogs, they're still fighting though. Chloe Simons wants another one, and she hits another one in the face of a defender, leading scorer for anybody in the game. She had 21 points last night. We're in the fourth quarter now. Addie Ritterbush is going to line up a 3-ball, and she splashes home 1 too. So she had 2 threes, and she cuts the deficit to 5. Just 2 minutes left to play though, Garrett. Grizzlies miss free throw. Sophia Carbajal up and under, no good, gets the second one to go, and that is the dagger. She finished the game with 15 points. Grizzlies pull off the narrow win, 60-51 over the Bulldogs, but just want to say congratulations to the Palisade Bulldogs on a fantastic season.
All right, now let's head over to Fruita Monument High School. Wildcats also playing host in the first round of the state playoffs, hosting a front-range foe in the Denver East Angels, who were red hot coming into this matchup, winners of 10 straight, looking to make it 11. Fruita comes right at the Angels right out of the gates. Their junior guard, Olivia Campbell, with a nice drive and layup coming in from the corner there for the first bucket of the game. But Denver East, they wouldn't be backing down at all in this one. That's Harmony Banks with the ball and a nice move underneath the basket for the bucket. After a strong beginning of the game defensively for both teams, the offenses, they really catch fire there towards the end of the first. Delaney Dennis, remember that name, drills a 3 for East. But then Fruita immediately gets a 3-ball of their own from their junior guard, Mackenzie Mason. Very next possession for East. This should look familiar, but this is not the same clip, I assure you. Dennis again in the corner, same spot, same result. Another 3 there for the Angels. How about this play from the Cats? Campbell bringing it down and fires it across court to Campbell Brommer, who lays it in after Campbell serves that one up. East, once again, they elect to go with the hot hand of Delaney Dennis. This time, at least, it's a different corner. Still the same result from the Angel freshman. Yeah, she's a freshman. Third quarter, things slow way down. Both teams' defenses lock back in. Fourth quarter, Cats by 5, in danger of letting this one slip away with the clock winding down. Campbell comes up away with another huge bucket to keep them in this game. Down by 5. Fruita doesn't need a 3 here, but they'll certainly take this one. Campbell, again, getting it done. That 3-ball cut the lead to 6, but Fruita still running out of time against the Angels, and then this next play definitely didn't help. Angels get the cross-court deep pass, and Naomi Golden gets behind the Wildcat defense for the bucket down the stretch, and the Angels go on to wrap up the win at Fruita, ending the Wildcat season at a final of 38-32.
Like we said, a lot of playoff basketball. Central falls on the road to Mountain View 69-49. But Garrett, it wasn't all losing efforts yesterday. The Grand Valley Cardinals just cannot be stopped, taking down the Aspen Skiers 59-26, and they remain undefeated at 20-0.
Yeah, let's head down south where the Olathe Pirates and Montrose Redhawks, they both had a pair of dominant first-round victories. Pirates roll Gunnison by 29 points, and not to be outdone, Montrose picks up the 37-point win in the first round of the playoffs over Pueblo County. Montrose has another matchup coming up in the second round with an opponent from Southeast Colorado. They're going to be taking on Pueblo West on Friday. And not to outdo those two, the Delta Panthers, they also hosted a first-round playoff match, and they just hang an absolutely crooked number on the scoreboard, taking down the Middle Park Panthers in the Battle of the Panthers 76-16. They only allowed 16 points in this one, and they continue a scorching streak, winners of 19 straight contests, the Panthers are, the Delta Panthers, that is. They'll be matched up with the University Bulldogs on Friday for the next round of the playoffs.
And like we said in Class 3A on the boys' side, also kicked off today. Roaring Fork, Grand Valley, and Cedar Edge are all your Round 1 winners. And before we get out of here, just wanted to update the Avalanche score from last night. They came back from a 1-0 deficit and picked up a 3-1 win over the #1 seed in the Western Conference, the Vancouver Canucks. That'll do it for us for your look at sports. We'll be right back.